Okay everyone, I promised you a simple video on solving equations. So here we go. So here are again some problems I just took directly off of our worksheet. And let's go ahead and do number 24. Notice right here, guys, that really means x divided by 6. So if we want to figure out what x is, what is the inverse, the opposite of divide 6? The opposite of divide is multiply, right? So what I'm going to do is simply times both sides by 6. See what I'm doing here? I'm timesing both sides by 6. And what happens on the right side here is 6 divided by 6 is 1. So the only thing left is x equal to, and then I have 6 times negative 26. Now I don't know about you, but maybe I can't do that in my head. So what do I use, guys? I use a calculator, right? So as you can see, right here, I went ahead and did negative 26 times 6, and I got negative 156. And so I know, therefore, that x must equal negative 156. Remember what we talked about today, guys? We're going to start using our calculators. Okay? That way we can focus more on the algebra and not worrying about the calculations. Now let's look at number 16 down here. Notice right here, guys, I have negative 13 in, which means negative 13 times n. And how do we get rid of a multiply? Is we divide, right? So all I need to do then is divide by negative 13, divide by negative 13 on each side of the equals. Negative divided by negative is positive. 13 divided by 13 is 1. Notice what I have left is n equal to this right here, negative 494 divided by negative 13. Again, those are pretty big numbers. So what are we going to do again? That's right, we're going to use our calculator, right? And as you can see right here, I went ahead and did negative 494 divided by negative 13, and I got 38. So therefore, I know n must be 38. So pause the video if you need to, guys, to take notes. Okay, what about number 19? Well, guys, notice that right here I have a divide. Any fraction means divide. In this case, divide 30. And right here I have a minus 4. And remember, solving equations, we're going backwards. Normally we divide, then we minus, right, if we follow the rules. But going backwards, we should do what first? That's right. We should go ahead and take care of the minus first, because we're doing everything backwards, right? So I'm going to add 4 to both sides of the equals, because a 4 and a minus 4 cancel out the 0. Notice what I have left is x over 30, and that equals this 4 minus 3, or 4 negative 3. Hopefully you agree that's 1. Now this one, hopefully I won't need a calculator on, because how do I get rid of this 30 right here? Is I'm going to multiply both sides by 30. The 30 divided by 30 is 1. I'm left with x equal to 1 times 30 is 30. Now, guys, pause the video if you need to take notes. What I wanted to show you, as I showed in class as well, is we got this answer 30. How do we know for sure if it's right or wrong? Well, let's go to our calculator. I'm actually going to plug the 30 back into the equation and see what happens. So if you look right here, guys, I did 30 divided by 30 minus 4, and I got negative 3. Well, isn't that what I got right there? Again, 30 divided by 30 minus 4 is negative 3. So it worked, didn't it? So don't forget to also check your answers with the calculator, not just calculate with the calculator. Okay, let's do one more. On this one here, I want you to notice I have this negative 20 on the parentheses here. So what did we learn a couple weeks ago? We're going to do the distributive property, right? So negative 20 times n is negative 20n. Negative 20 times negative 7, positive 140 equals negative 440. So now that I have the distributive property done, guys, no more parentheses, let's go ahead and solve it. Should I handle the times first or the plus 140 first? That's right, because we're going backwards, let's go ahead and minus 140 first on both sides. 140 minus 140 is 0. I know negative 20n equals this, which is negative 580. Again, use a calculator if you need to do that, guys. And what's my final step? To get rid of this times right there, I'm going to divide by negative 20 there, divide by negative 20 there. Negative divided by negative is positive. 20 divided by 20 is 1. Notice I have an n left over equal to this. And if you use your calculator, guys, you will get 29. Pause the video if you need to. Now, how do you know if 29 is right again? Well, let's go ahead and plug it back in. As you can see right here, guys, negative 20, parentheses, I plugged in the 29, minus 7. When I calculated it, I got negative 440. And that is exactly what I got right there, isn't it? So don't forget to use your calculator more. Use it to calculate, but also to check your answers. Until next time, bye.